Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Dominique and I'm back with just the update on life. I've been getting questions about how my D Hair Boutique hair held up. The D Hair Boutique hair held up great. I do still have the hair. I am just not wearing it because the closure that I had on my D Hair Boutique unit, the closure that I installed with that hair, when I made that wig, that closure turned out to be very, very terrible. It shedded like so much. It got bald spots in the closures. It got bald spots throughout the closure, and I just had to take it off. So that's what happened with that wig, and that's why I'm not wearing it. I just can't walk around with bald spots in my closure. I just can't. And when I say bald spots, I mean like it was really bald spots. Like I couldn't hide it with concealer, none of that. No, it was just terrible. So that's why I am not wearing that hair. And I ended up purchasing some more hair throughout the time from me taking that out in the end of January. I took it out in the end of January until now. I've been getting different styles. I actually did purchase hair from another company. Didn't like that hair either, and I plan on doing a review about that hair and why I didn't like it. And since I didn't like that hair, I just stopped and I did braids. I got some braids, and then I got this that I got in my head just yesterday. So that's what's been going up with the hair. I am going to reinstall my D Hair Boutique hair once I purchase a closure from D Hair Boutique, so I don't run into the problem that I had with the closure that I purchased from Nana Hair that I tried to blend with the D Hair Boutique hair. I'll just go and get the closure from D Hair Boutique, avoid all that, and the unit will be something that I can just pick up and wear, and I won't have to remake it from every time I want to install it. Or yeah, but life. It's been pretty great for the most part. Well, it has been great. What am I saying? I know I promised that I would be back, but your girl got really, really busy with school and everything. It just all came so quick. I decided to take 20 hours this semester, and on top of 20 hours, I was working part of the semester. I'm studying for the Mcat, and I volunteer at the hospital. So, making a YouTube video, it doesn't quite fit in with my schedule like I wanted it to. So, I don't get to make them that often because it takes time to sit down and make a YouTube video. I'm sure you'll know if you make YouTube videos, it takes time because you have to redo this. You say the wrong word. It's just editing, all that. It takes time. So that's time I don't really have right now. So that's why I've been away, and I'm so sorry about that. I'll do better. I am going to do better. I'm going to do better. Try to get a video out at least every 2 to 3 weeks, maybe. I'll for sure do that after June, because after June I would have been took my Mcat, and the whole summer will be mine to enjoy. So I will definitely be up to date with the videos and the hair. The videos about hair reviews, life, maybe a story time, something. If something great happens, I'll definitely do a story time. I also plan on doing a video comparing Princeton Review and Kaplan. Those are the books that I am using to study for my MCAT with. I am also enrolled in the Kaplan course. I'll go and tell y'all that Princeton Review did not work out with me. It did not work out for me. I actually did not like my Princeton Review books. I studied them for like a month or two. I took a practice test before I started, I took a practice Mcat, the one that comes with the the books I purchased. I did not purchase the Princeton Review course. Did not purchase that. I went to Barnes and Noble and I bought the 7 subject books, and that's what I was studying. And the material was confusing. The passages were hard. I didn't really like that. I know some say that if it's harder, it's better. And if you're doing good on material that's harder, that means you'll do great when it comes for the real MCAT. But I didn't want to do that. So I enrolled in the Kaplan course. The course that I chose was self-paced course because I am so busy. I just wanted to be able to log in, do this amount of studying for the MCAT a day. So I chose that one, and it came with like 7 books. I want to say it came with 7 books. They're not the same books that you go buy at Barnes and Nobles. These books are different. I'm pretty sure they're different. I did not purchase the Kaplan 7 subject book, so I'm not sure how different they are, but I do know they're different, and because these books go along with the course, so that's the key difference. And the course also comes with all the tests and most of all the practice material that you can purchase on AAMC. So that's the good thing about this course, is that I have all this study material to get through, and that comes with it. And the course is good for 6 months, so it gives you plenty of time to start studying and reviewing and get comfortable with everything. Get comfortable with sitting down for 7 hours and 30 minutes taking a test. Most importantly, it comes with a lot of practice tests. I want to say 13. So you have 13 7-hour and 30-minute practice tests to get ready, see where you're at, get a great estimate of how you would do on test day. So I love that about Kaplan. And I got the self-paced course that comes with the 3 online live sessions. So every couple weeks I have a online live class session with my MCAT coach to check in and let him know how everything's going and the problems I'm having. I also can click online and join any live class. So yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, I have a friend, she's not taking the Kaplan course. She just bought the 7 subject book, and she said those books are working for her. When she first started out, she had a lower score than what she wanted. She said she's been seeing improvement in her score from when she first started through taking it. So if you don't have the money, or you can't afford it, or you just don't want to go spend the money for the Kaplan course or any Princeton Review course, they're all pretty expensive. So if you're not going to dedicate your time to actually sit down, do not go waste your money on the course, because it takes time and dedication to get through, because it's a lot of content material on top of a lot of practice material, and it's a lot. So you have to be dedicated to studying for the MCAT, or you'll kind of be wasting your money. So if you're not that serious, or you're just studying, and don't waste your money if you're not going to take the course serious, because it is expensive, unless you just have money like that. And if that's you, go big, go purchase it. So that's all I have. I will let y'all know how my journey when I start applying for medical school, how that goes. Interviews, if I get accepted the first go around, or if I have to go do a post-bac program, I'll let y'all know. My journey applications open up in May, so I have a couple weeks to get everything ready, which I can say now I don't even have a finalized personal statement, so pretty behind. And I do have my volunteer hours logged, so that's about all I have ready. So I'm working on getting a finished copy of my personal statement together, and once I have that done, I'll be one step closer to being prepared to enroll in my MCATs in June. So after June 1st, my application should be ready to start submitting in July after I get those test scores back. If I have the score that I want and or score that's acceptable, and I think that's a good, the score is acceptable, and I think I have a great shot. If you didn't purchase Mars and you're interested in applying to medical school, I definitely recommend you purchase it to let you know what's the scores like for the school you're applying to, what's the average GPA for students accepted, the courses recommended that you take before applying, and the required courses. It's really helpful. It had me narrow down the 13 schools I'm applying to. So I know 13, that's a lot, yeah. 13, I'm applying to 13 schools, hopefully 1 out of 13. I'm not only applying to MD schools, I'm also applying to DO schools as well. And I may apply to 2 schools in the Caribbean, depending on how it's going with the process in the United States. So if I don't hear back from the schools by a certain date, I'm going to explore the Caribbean options. And that's all I have. If you would like to see videos on any particular thing, let me know. I don't have a problem doing it. But until next time, bye.